Hi, good morning. So, just waiting for a few people to come on. Excuse me. So, I wanted to wish everybody a great morning. And today's practice is going to be, let's see, here we go. Here we go. So, I wanted to wish everybody a great morning and welcome you all on this morning. And if you're watching this live on, not live, but recorded on YouTube, thanks for being here and taking part in, this special practice this morning. So I'm talking about spaciousness and an open practice. So an open practice is for everybody. It's not a chair practice though, so we do get up and down on the floor. And for those of you who might just be tuning in for the first time, my name is NITYA Martino, and I'm a yoga therapist. And when I'm teaching regularly, I teach about 10 or 15 classes a week. So I love doing this online, but today's practice about spaciousness, I want to tell you, excuse me, and it's written in the comments, so I'm just going to read what I wrote for the practice. It's creating a feeling of spaciousness during your yoga practice of asanas. It's a holistic feeling. So it also becomes visceral in the body. So holistic, your mind, your body feels it, your spirit feels the spaciousness. So that's what I mean by holistic. So only create this awareness of spaciousness in the major joints. It literally allows more blood flow, oxygen, and most importantly, prana. Prana is the life force to help us heal the body on a physical, mental, and emotional, and a spiritual level. So I believe, as do many other people, that the emotional traumas that we hold in our body, they create the pain. So when we can create a space for openness and freedom, it's a safe release. And what replaces it is healthy, optimal functioning of the body, mind, and spirit. So I really truly believe that we hold these traumas in our body, present company included. But when we're moving through yoga and we're allowed to release and feel, like I said, viscerally, that's what helps to give us a release. So I got on a little late this morning, and I'm going to get started now. So make sure that you have your blocks and your mat set up and things like that so you're comfortable. If you need to sit up on a blanket or a pillow, please do that. So yeah, we're going to get started. So good morning, everybody. And thanks again for being here. So let's all come to a comfortable seated position. And again, if you want to sit up on something comfortable, sit up on a blanket or a pillow. It helps to lift your hips so that the knees can drop so that they're lower than your hips. That works for me without something, excuse me, but generally when I'm meditating, I sit on a pillow. So let me just grab my clock. I recorded a practice for next week yesterday, and I was having so much fun with it. I think it ran like an hour and 20 minutes, so I hope you enjoy that next week. So have the eyes closed if they're not already, and come to a comfortable and seated position. And allow your shoulders to relax back and down. Allow the heart center to lift. And we're going to begin with Dirghaswasam, our 3-part yogic breath. So breathing into your abdomen, rib cage, and upper chest. And exhaling upper chest, rib cage, abdomen contracts. Tuck the navel center towards the spine. So you're going to stay with this breathing practice. And remember, today is about spaciousness. Feel the body really relax as you inhale and create a feeling of spaciousness and lightness in the body. Spaciousness is not a heavy feeling. It's a very light, open, airy feeling. So sitting comfortably, sit into your sit bones, allow the knees to relax, and just draw your shoulders back and down a little. You don't want to sit hunched forward. You want to draw the elbows back, lift the heart center, and continue your breath. Breathing abdomen, rib cage, and upper chest. And exhaling upper chest, rib cage, abdomen contract. Again, lift your pelvic floor and tone the lower belly back gently. And relax those muscles before you begin your inhalation. So stay with your breath. And I invite you to think of this today as you inhale. Allow only light, love, and truth into your body. And just as you exhale, you're releasing whichever is not that. So feel like you're breathing in light, love, and truth. I can't think of 3 more spacious things to bring into us. Nice full deep breaths. You don't have to repeat that in your mind. You can stay with the count if you're comfortable. See if you can begin now to lengthen your exhalations. Sitting tall. Feel the weight dropping into the core, the sit bones, and the lightness, the openness, the spaciousness in your upper body today. Feel the spaciousness at the top of every full, complete, beautiful inhale. And feel the release, the surrender, because that's what an exhalation is, the body's natural release mechanism. And at the end of your next complete and full exhalation, you're going to release the breath, but still feel that visceral feeling of spaciousness. And we're going to stretch out. I'm going to use this is my left arm. So we're going to stretch out the left arm and lean to the right as we exhale. Inhale through center. And take it over to the right. Notice how I'm lifting my wrist, dropping the shoulder. Inhale through center, sitting tall. And continue at your own pace. Inhaling through center, pushing the heel of the hand away and the shoulder down as you exhale. And continue now at your own comfortable pace. Nice full deep breath. So you're getting a stretch through the hip. You're releasing your shoulder. And keeping the knees down and pressing the sit bones down is helping you get that stretch through. If you're leaning right, you're getting the stretch through the left side of the body, relaxing the left shoulder, stretching the underneath of your forearm, strengthening the top of your wrist. You're doing a lot of really awesome movements with this one simple kind of flowy, meditative quality of movement. Exhale. Don't forget to come fully to your inhale. Keep reaching. Push that heel of the hand away. Feel the stretch through the arm. I do. Nice deep breaths. Breathing fully and deeply. And come on to center. Circle the shoulders up, back, and down. Now, here's where we're going to really start to focus on the spaciousness. Feel as if where the arm attaches, there's the rotator cuff. You want to feel your muscles. You don't want to feel the joints grinding. So we have space between the upper arm and the body. So move very slowly, and this is about your awareness and the spaciousness. Feel like you're drawing your arms away from the insertion point. I mean, they're not going to come away that you're going to hurt yourself. They're going to give you spaciousness instead of locking and grinding the joint insertions. So feel the spaciousness. Feel like you're drawing that arm away from the torso. Breathing. Good, and forward and down. Feel the spaciousness, taking the arms away from the body a little, right? We're creating a space in the rotator cuff, and that means your muscles are going to work. And come on to center. Drop the left hand, reach the right arm up, reach it over, and lengthen. Feel like you're lifting the arm, again, away from the body, pressing down through the sit bones, and reach with those fingers. Nice deep breaths. And come on through center. My hands are right next to my hips. So just to let you know, they're next to my hips. They're not behind my hips or in front. When I watch myself in the camera, it looks different. So drop the right hand, reach all the way over to the left. Drop the right hand, reach to the right. Nice deep breaths. Lengthen, lift up. You don't want the arm just relaxing. You want to feel yourself taking the arm out of the rotator cuff, but only do what's comfortable. If your shoulders bother you, you can just bring the hand and lift and reach, but still feel like you're taking your elbow away, so spaciousness. And inhale, come on all the way up. You're going to take a turn to your left, look over your left shoulder, and lengthen your spine. Create spaciousness through the cervical spine, the thoracic spine, and your lumbar spine. Nice deep breaths. And as you draw your shoulders back, you're using the upper back muscles, and you're again taking the arm slightly away from the body. Feel your muscles stretch or strengthen in the back, wherever the opposing muscle, if one muscle's stretching, the opposing muscle is strengthening. Come through center, take it to the opposite side. Feel the spaciousness in your breath. And come on through center. So we're going to open the spinal column, and as we intend to create spaciousness, we actually bring that into our awareness. So with our knees still bent, if you want, you can change the cross of the knees. I'm going to take my hands under the knees, and I'm going to exhale round the spine, feeling the opening through the spinal column in the back. Drop your shoulders. Remember, arms are away from your body. You're not hugging them in. Inhale, come on up. And you're going to feel more of your muscles work today as you create this spacious awareness. Inhaling up, exhale, curling. This is a seated cat and cow. I'm pressing my knees down in both positions. Breathing fully and deeply. Full deep breaths. And move slowly so you feel the spaciousness. If you can't keep up with the breathing practice, the synchronized with the movement, just make sure you're feeling the spaciousness. Feel like when you come here, you're spacious through the elbow, the wrist, and the upper arm, as well as the back body. And as you come through here, you're spacious through the front of your spine, lifting, shoulders back. Nice full deep breaths. So you have to have a feeling of sattva. Sattva is balance, release, relax, peacefulness, harmony. It's one of the three gunas. We have rajas, tamas, and sattva. Sattva is balance. Come on through center, stretch your legs out. So in the joint freeing series, which I teach through all my classes, we do this practice consistently with the hand, with the feet. We also do it with the wrist. But what you want to be aware of is an easeful feeling, not a gripping or a holding. So you're going to exhale, point, inhale, flex, spread your toes, and feel the muscles engage as you release the joints. So you're exhaling as you point, inhaling as you flex, press through the palms. If you notice, my hands are wider than my mat. Breathing fully and deeply. Nice full deep breaths. Feel the spaciousness in your breath. It's open, it's flowing, it's full. And come on to center. Gently circle your ankles slowly in one direction. And again, you're feeling the muscles, so the joints are just gently separated. Maybe it's a 1/16 of an inch. Maybe it's a 32nd of an inch. I'm not talking large numbers. I'm talking awareness. Gently circle the opposite direction. Connecting to your core helps to create part of this feeling. So really feel yourself dropping into the core. And come on to center. Let's bring the soles of the feet together. And here's another place where we can find this spacious feeling. Feel like you're drawing your knees away from the hips as you press the feet together. So I'm going to draw my feet in gently, sit up tall, and I'm going to exhale, gentle forward hinge. Do only what's comfortable. Keep drawing the heart forward. As you do this, you're lengthening, creating space in the spinal vertebra. Feel like you're drawing the knees away, but press the feet together. You'll feel yourself using some of those core muscles. And inhale, come on up. Good. So from here, we're just going to stretch out the left leg, have the right foot inside my left thigh. And I'm going to just turn to the left. Now, here you want to push out through the left heel, but ground the left sit bone back. So we're creating spaciousness through the left hip flexor. You'll start to feel your core work a little. So as you press the right knee down, you're going to draw the right knee away. Now, these awarenesses are for always for you. You know, today I'm just bringing awareness to it. But please be mindful to think about these things as you practice regularly. Come on through center. You're going to stretch out the right, bend the left, take the left foot inside the right thigh, and sit up tall. So you're taking the hip, your iliac crest away from your femur bone a little, and then you're going to extend the heel out, but press that sit bone back. Breathe, press the left knee down gently, nice deep breaths, open the heart. So we don't need to do a lot of different poses, we just need to be very mindful in the poses that we do procure through our practice. And come on through center. So come on to all fours, let's do a little hip action. So we're going to take the knees together. So my knees are together. You can see that, my knees are together, and my feet, where's my other foot? There we go, my feet are wide, here's my feet. So, knees together, feet wide, here we go, and my sit bones are right above my knees. So I'm squeezing my thighs gently, but as I lift my spine into a cat pose, I want to feel like the core is lifting me away from the thighs. Keep pressing the tops of the feet. And then inhale, drop the abdomen, rib cage, upper chest, gaze up. If you have a very relaxed effort in your movements, everybody, notice that the joints, the shoulders are relaxed. You're going to inhale as you drop abdomen, rib cage, upper chest, or just move slow if you need to. And exhale, lifting lower, middle, and upper back. Keep pressing the tops of the feet into the mat. Nice full deep breaths. And feel the spaciousness you're getting through the spinal column, and especially through the shoulders. Make sure you have your shoulders are away from the body, but look, my elbows are back. They're not out, they're back. So I can hug the shoulder blades together. And come through center. Now I'm going to take my knees wide and my toes together. Same movement. Now I want to make sure my hips are above my knees. And we're going to exhale, lift lower, middle, and upper back. Inhale, drop the abdomen, rib cage, upper chest. Now I'm engaging the muscles in my hip flexors when I'm in the cow position here. Here I'm lifting the core up. I'm creating a little space. Giving myself some space through the hip flexor also helps to stretch gently the lower back. So if you know what you're doing and why you're doing it, you're more likely to be connected to it as you move through the postures. So feel spaciousness, especially when you relax those shoulders. Use your core to lift the belly button towards the ceiling. That's a pretty interesting concept, right? And come on to center. So we're going to also create some spaciousness here. We're going to take our left leg back. Let's see if I can get here. And we're going to push through the heel. There we go. Push through the heel. And we're going to keep the hip where it is. We're not going to shift the hips. Try saying that 3 times fast. So we're not going to shift the hips. We're going to push the heel back and keep the hips neutral and square. So we're not going to turn the body. We're going to feel like we're extending the leg out of the hip socket. Point the toes if you like. I like to point my toes. Or do both and see how it feels. But you want to have the foot turning straight down. You don't want to have it out. Shoulders are back. I have very little weight on my hands. Pressing the top of the right foot down. And release. So you want to feel like you're extending your legs away from the body. So we're going to take the right leg back, push through the heel. See if I can turn this way. Right leg back, push through the heel. Make sure the toes are angling down. Shoulders are back and down. Nice deep breaths. Lift up through your core. Engage the glute muscles. But extend that heel away, and you can point the toes if you'd like. Breathing. Keep lengthening. Don't pull the hip back. Your hips are parallel to each other, and the hips are parallel to the shoulders. And take the right foot down, and take a nice child's pose. So you can extend your arms in an extended child's pose if you'd like. And breathe deeply. See, I got the shirt on. It says, breathe deeply. And from here, we're all going to come on up to standing. Come on up to standing. You can do a downward dog if you so choose. And we're going to come to the top of our mat. Let's see. The semantics of recording in my kitchen. So, come to the top of the mat, and we're going to really get that quality and feeling of spaciousness as we reach the arms out. So just to get that feeling, reach your arms out. Lengthen, taking the arm away from the insertion point. Because we use these back muscles up here, they're attached. That's what helps us lift our arm. So reaching, palms are face up, your feet are hip distance. Put some weight into your heels. Feel the strength in your legs and your core. And you're going to inhale, reach the arms up. Lock your thumbs up here. And we're going to hinge all the way to the right. Nice full deep breaths. Now reach the arms up and away. Feel like you're lifting your core up and away from your thighs. As you press down through the legs, create spaciousness through the hips, through the shoulders, and through the rib cage. Inhale, come on up. Exhale, take it to the opposite side. Reaching out, nice deep breaths, pushing out that right hip. And inhale through center. Turn the palms down, slowly lowering the arms. And bring your palms to your heart. Close your eyes and watch your breath. So starting to create a feeling of spaciousness. Really feeling that spaciousness. And we're going to do that a few rounds with your breath. So you're going to inhale, reach the arms out and up. Lock the thumbs, exhale right. Inhale through center. Reach through the legs, exhale to the left. Inhale center, relax your shoulders. Let's go to the right again. Press through the feet, engage the legs, inhale through center. Continue at your own pace. Feel the spaciousness in your breath as you inhale. Keep those arms extending. Feel the muscles working and the joints releasing, right? I teach joint freeing series as a structural yoga therapist, and that's what we want to do. We want to move slowly and mindfully. Really roll the inner thighs towards each other. And inhale, come on through center. And let's exhale forward, hinge, bend your knees. Lift the sit bones, press through your heels. And we're going to take the hands to the shins. Inhale, lengthen and look forward, shoulders back. Now right here is a great place for spaciousness. I'm going to come a little closer. And what you want to do is you want to lift up out of your hips. You don't want to just collapse in. So take the palms to the shins and press the arms straight. So you're pushing away. You're not holding on to your legs. And push through the heels and lift the core away from the hips. Breathe, shoulders back, nice deep breaths. Now to get even more of a feeling to work the core, we're going to reach both arms up alongside our ears. Nice deep breaths. Use your upper back muscles, but keep the arms extending away from the body. Breathe, roll the inner thighs. This is quite challenging. If you need to stop, just drop your arms. Breathe. But for those of you who want to keep going, we're going to push through the heels. Keep lifting your tummy. And now we're going to exhale, release the arms. Take the right arm outside the left leg. Now slowly sweep the arm up, but draw the arm away from the body as you turn. Right? We do this in mostly all my classes. And we're turning from the hip. The knees are square. The hips are square. And the knees mirror each other so you know you're not turning your hips. Breathe. Keep reaching the arm away from your body, but draw that left shoulder blade down the back. Release down. Take the left hand outside the right leg. We're going to do the same thing here, folks. Lengthen the arm away from the body first. Then engage the right shoulder blade as you turn the body, turning at the waist. Keep the hips square. Nice deep breaths. Lift up out of the core. Don't just collapse down because you'll have no support for your lower back. So lift using your core. Safe stretch through the lower back while you're strengthening the core muscles. And you're creating space in the hip flexors as you strengthen the muscles. Exhale, release. Inhale, reach the arms out. Reach them out all the way up. Press through the legs. Lift. Lift your hips away from your thighs. Lift your arms away from your torso. But feel the muscles. Feel your length through your psoas. Palms down through your heart. Close your eyes. Watch your breath. So you're getting the idea about spaciousness. So I'm going to gently remind you through the rest of the practice today. But I want you to keep that awareness through all the times that you practice, okay? So even if you're doing something at home, really notice, are you locking a joint. That's what we want to avoid. We want to create long, lean muscles. So I'm going to step my right foot forward, reach through the back heel, front knee is bent. Now feel like you're lifting the torso, you're creating space. Breathe. The core has a lot to do with this creating spaciousness. So reach both arms up. You're going to breathe. Nice full deep breaths. Opening the heart. Shoulders are back and down. And a little more spaciousness. So we're going to take the left elbow. I know this is backwards on the Facebook camera, but I'm taking the right leg is forward. The left elbow's bent, and I'm going to take hold of the left elbow. Breathe. If I start trying to mirror stuff, I get confused. So I'd rather speak properly, because sometimes I still get confused. Lift the heart and keep lifting this elbow upward to create a space through the arm. Breathe gently and slowly. And inhale through center, reach both arms up. Take your hands behind you. Look how slowly I'm moving. Take the arms behind you. I'm kissing my plant with my hands. And I'm going to interlace my fingers so palms come together. Now I'm going to straighten the front leg. So this is a little bit of balance. So I'm going to hinge forward over my front leg. I'll show you in this position. I'm going to hinge forward over my front leg. And now I'm going to draw the knuckles away from my body. Breathe. I'm going to take my hip away from the femur bone. So really breathing fully and deeply. See if you can reach the arms up, but keep drawing them away from the body. So my knuckles are reaching towards the that purple, my paintings in the back. Breathe. If you want to come down farther, you can. Reach the arms higher, you can. Hips are square, nice deep breaths. Keep taking that right hip back. And then release the arms wherever you are. Bend the front knee. Let's come back up into a warrior one. Take your hands to your hips. So we have the right foot forward. We are going to take the left knee up, and we're going to rotate the left knee to the left. Now, we're taking the leg away from the socket. You can put the heel to the ankle or take your foot to the calf. Breathe. Nice deep breaths. And again, you don't want to sink into your hip. You want to stand tall into the hip. You can reach both arms up if you'd like. You don't have to. Keep taking that left knee out, and I'm taking the knee away, so I'm creating a space right here. Breathe, and I'm hugging up through the core. Breathe. I'm lengthening my spine, and I'm smiling. Let's take the left knee forward and take it down. Palms to the heart, close your eyes, watch your breath, and we'll do the opposite side. Remember, if you'd like to bring your body back to balance, long exhales is a perfect way to do that. So from here, I'm going to take my left foot forward, right foot back, warrior one. Breathing, nice deep breath. And I'm really reaching back through the right heel, getting a nice space where I just contracted these muscles on the right, as I'm doing on the left. You're stretching. Feel like you're extending the leg away from the body by grounding through the right heel. Nice deep breaths. I'm going to bend my right arm. Take hold of the right elbow. Now, if you can't reach over your head, you can just put your hand to the tricep muscle and just press it back gently. You'll get that stretch. And then we're going to hinge over to the left. Keep reaching through the back heel. Legs are strong. Lift the torso, so create space in the hips. You're going to feel your core a lot as you start to create spaciousness, everyone. Breathing fully and deeply. right? Spaciousness in the breath. And inhale, come on up. You're going to reach both arms up gently. You're going to take your arms slowly behind your back, interlace your fingers. So right, I interlaced my fingers. Nice deep breaths. And I'm going to gently straighten the front leg. Come over here to show you. My feet are parallel, straighten the front leg, and I'm going to hinge forward. And I'm going to lift my arms away. So you're reaching your arms back away from the shoulders, but you don't want to hug the arms into the body. You want to feel like you're moving the arms away from the body. And if you're comfortable, you can come down, reach the arms overhead, little balance. I'm still mindfully opening through the front body, trying to take the arms away from the torso. Breathing. And when I bring the arms forward, I'm still drawing my shoulders down away from my ears. Nice deep breaths. Remember to come out of a pose if you need to before I give the signal. So now I'm going to release the arms. I'm going to bend the front knee, and I'm going to come on all the way up. Warrior one. My left foot is still forward, everyone. And I'm going to take the right knee up. So taking the right knee up. I'm going to rotate it out to the right without turning my whole body. And I'm going to take the right foot to the calf or take your heel to the ankle, whatever you're comfortable with. And I'm still creating space through the arms. Nice full deep breaths. And again, you don't want to push your hip out. You want to stand tall and use your core to lift you up away. Breathing. Nice deep breaths. Feel light. I like the word effervescent. Smile, it works better. Are you pushing through your heel? Feel the left leg engaged. And then let's take the right knee back to center and lower the foot. And bring your palms to your heart. Have your eyes closed and watch your breath. And as you stand in Tadasana today and always, really feel space through the hips. Press through your legs. Feel your torso lift a little by pushing through the feet. Feel yourself lifting up. As we get older, if I have anybody on here who's older, as we get older, our spine starts to compress because of gravity. I mean, we've been on the planet for a long time. So you want to use your core to help lift the torso upward. We use our psoas muscle. It attaches at our inner thigh, comes up through the body. We have one on each side. I had that question asked already. And it attaches at the 12th rib. It's the muscle that connects the torso to the legs. It's the only muscle, the large muscle that connects torso to the legs. So let's close our eyes and think about that and stand in Tadasana for a few breaths. Spacious breaths. Full abdominal breaths. Excuse me. And open your eyes and come on down. We're going to have a seat. So we're doing a lot of basic poses this morning. Woo. Must have been my cayenne and lime juice this morning that I had. So, I really want you to, these poses we're doing are basic poses. And I hope, since there's some things that a lot of you are familiar with, let me just adjust my camera. Since there are things that a lot of you are familiar with, you're not so concerned about what is she doing or where am I or that kind of thing, but you're able to connect to the visceral feeling of spaciousness so that you're more aware of your body. You're feeling the the use of your muscles instead of your joints. And less is more, okay? So simple forward bends, and we're going to stretch both legs out. My bells. Going to stretch both legs out, and let's get this awareness for everybody. So you're going to sit deep into your sit bones. Now, you can take your hands behind you gently. You're not leaning into them. Dandasana, we're extending the arms. My hands are wider than my mat. I'm just at an angle so you can see me. They're wider than my shoulders, I should say, okay? So flex your feet. Now ground down into your sit bones. You know, use your core a little and feel like you're extending out through your right heel. So your right heel is coming away from the body a little. And feel how you have to use your core a little more. Now do the same with the left leg. Notice how the core starts to work. Okay? So now sitting into your sit bones, I do want to say if you need to sit on a blanket now or a pillow or something for forward bends, do so. We're going to do our basic forward bends, but we're going to have a deeper awareness of spaciousness through the major joints, our hip flexors, our shoulders, and our spinal column. So sit up tall, reach both arms up, you can lock your thumbs, and forward hinge. Now keep the arms alongside the ears as you come down, press the heels down gently, and then I'm going to release my arms, my head, neck, and chest. Now as you breathe fully and deeply, feel the body's spaciousness on the inhale. Feel it lengthening the spine forward. Shoulders are back, everyone. Pull your shoulders back. Don't grab for your toes. As you exhale, press the sit bones, press the heels gently, and feel the core creating the spaciousness, separating the femur bone a little from the body. It's not a lot. It might be a 32nd of an inch or a 64th of an inch. I was never excellent at math, but I got that one. So breathe deeply. And think as you lengthen your spine with the inhale, you're elongating the vertebrae, giving them space between them. So you're able to get blood and oxygen into the vertebra. Breathe. They're not compressed. They're not always squeezed. But we are gently squeezing our internal organs as we breathe. Shoulders are back and down. I always like to put a little back bend in my forward bend. Pressing down through the backs of the heels. Pressing down into the sit bones. Lengthening through the crown of the head. Shoulders back, creating length through the neck. And use your hands, lock your thumbs, extend the arms out alongside the ears. Come on all the way up. And release. So think of giving things space. Like I said, as we get older, we compress. I think it's after the age of 40 we start to lose height. You know, see little old ladies? I bet they used to be taller little old ladies. So we're going to gently bend. We're going to actually do a practice first. We're going to take our hands behind us, and we're going to flex the left foot, keep the right one grounded, also keeping the heel flexed. And we're going to exhale. And now as you inhale, extend the heel away, creating space here. So continue. Exhale. Inhale, creating a space in the left hip flexor, but keeping the left sit bone grounded. Notice how you start to feel that through the core region. I'm not going to get complicated with all the muscles. And there's hardly any weight on my hands. I'm not really using my hands a lot. They're just here for a little support, but I'm not leaning into them. The weight's in my sit bones. Keep the heel on the floor. If you lift your heel, what you've done is hyperextended the joint of the knee. So we always keep the heel pressing down. And release. So now we've strengthened this left hip flexor. We're going to take it back again. This time we're going to rotate it Sit up tall, reach both arms up, lock your thumbs, and keep the arms reaching back like you're using your upper back muscles, and you're going to forward hinge. So keeping them back, come to where you're comfortable, and then you can relax your arms, head, neck, and chest. Now, as I'm in this Paschimottanasana, which is the full forward bend, I'm drawing my right sit bone back, but extending the right heel forward. So I'm starting to feel energy move through the leg, feeling the muscles work, and breathe. You're massaging liver, gallbladder on the right. With every inhale, feel the spine lengthen forward. And as you exhale, just feel the body surrender. Keep pressing the left knee down. Or as I've said in previous classes, put a block under your left knee. Keep pressing the sit bones back. Find that place in your core. Use this opportunity to breathe deeply, comfortably, openly. And you're going to inhale, lock the thumbs, reach the arms out. Come on up with your inhale. And again, you're using those upper back muscles and the breath to lift you. And release. So we're going to stretch both legs out, give them a little shake. And again, extend the heels. You're extending the heels forward, pressing the sit bones back. We're going to take the hands behind us. I'm going to turn around for this one. Hands are wider than the mat. And we're going to flex the right heel back. Inhale. Now my knee is soft. All I'm feeling is the engagement of these right hip flexors, squeezing gently to take the leg back. There's no forcing or straining. And actually, when you move very sattvically, gently, you'll really feel the muscles engage. And you don't have to get them all the way back here. See what my body just did? Yeah. You don't want to do that. You want to just feel the muscles taking it back. My knee is relaxed and soft. I'm just gently pressing through the palms to keep my body upright. And man, I feel this in my hip flexor. So now I'm going to take the right knee back. Foot inside the left thigh. Face you guys a little. Reach both arms up. And I'm going to forward hinge over my left leg. Releasing my arms, head, neck, and chest. And my sternum is turned over the extended leg. It's not in the center. It's over the extended leg. So breathe deeply and fully. And again, with every inhale, feel the spine lengthen, but press that left sit bone back and down. It's kind of a place I find deep in my core, my psoas muscle, so I can connect. Breathe fully and deeply. Here you're massaging your stomach, your spleen, and your pancreas on the left side. Breathe fully and deeply. I'm getting a nice stretch on the right side of my hip by my QL. My QL's back more, but you know, you're getting these gentle stretches. So when you breathe and you feel, your body gets the mental message. I feel spacious. I feel open. And our mind is so powerful that the body picks up that. It's like I'm supposed to be open and spacious. Breathing. And now reach the arms out, lock your thumbs. And inhale, come on all the way up. Keep the arms alongside the ears. Don't let them come up later than that. And release. Good. So from here, we're going to stretch both legs out. Turn this way. Feet are hip distance, right? My feet are hip distance. I'm going to reach both arms up, inhale. And exhale, forward hinge. I'm going to reach the arms back, They're a little wider than my shoulders. I'm pressing the sit bones back, but I'm lifting up and over my thighs. I'm not just collapsing. I'm lifting up and over my thighs. I feel those hip flexors. And then I release my arms, my head, neck, and chest, and breathe. Keep pressing the sit bones back and feel like you're lifting your tummy up and over your thighs as you press the heels and the calves into the mat. Nice deep breaths. Shoulders are back. Heart is forward. Crown of the head reaches towards the toes. Or if you're not down far enough, it reaches in the forward position. You're massaging all your internal organs. Feel your inner thighs rolling towards the floor without letting the feet be inward. Look forward, reach your arms alongside the ears. Now here, we're going to keep breathing and we're going to reach forward and press the sit bones back. Feel that in your tummy. Keep the feet flexed. Now press the heels down. Inhale, come on all the way up, and release. Good. Take the right foot over the left. Sit up tall. I like to really press into my right foot and my left heel. That gives me a lift, right? If I'm here, I press here and my heel, and I lift up. I feel that all through my hips, my right inner thighs, my hips. Hug the right knee, reach the left arm up. Take the right hand behind it. Keep the hips square. Don't let the hips shift. Breathe. Keep pressing into that right foot. That's activating your right hip flexor. And come on through center. So you don't want to let the hips scooch back because you really want to use the inner thigh to keep the hips square, okay? The hips are square. So you're going to bend the left foot, take the left over the right, hug the left knee with the right arm. And again, I'm pressing this foot into the mat, sitting up tall. So I'm not just sitting up tall using my arm. I'm using my foot. See, I'm not using my arm, using my foot to sit up tall. Feel a big stretch through the outer left hip. And I'm going to reach it up, turn, take the left hand behind me. And see how my hip went back? I'm going to pull the hip forward so my hips are parallel to each other. Breathe. Keep pressing, lifting. And again, I'm lifting my torso up so I can create space in both hip flexors. Pressing this left sit bone down as I lift the torso away, creating this space. And let's come to center. Stretch both legs out, reach both arms up. Gentle forward hinge. Reach forward. Bring the belly over the thighs, up and over. Nice deep breaths. And from here, everyone, just bring your fingers to the floor. Slowly roll up, pushing yourselves up gently. And come onto your backs for Shavasana. So I just wanted to say this. I had a student email me, and she said, in your one video, it says to sit up comfortably, but did you mean to go into Shavasana? So yes, I do mean when at the end of our classes, if you're physically able to lie on your back, please lie down for Shavasana, okay? If you're not, regular practitioner and you're not aware that that's what Shavasana is. I think that was part of her concern. She wasn't a regular practitioner. So yes, always lie down on your back for Shavasana. So that was my faux pas. I'm going to put a little note in the video she told me it was. And I think it was a video I was shooting at home. So now that you're all lying comfortable, I'm going to shut the lights. I'm going to get comfy. And now create a space for yourselves where your arms are away from the body. Your legs are a little wider than your hips maybe, right? A spacious, open feeling. So we're going to bring our awareness to the feet. And we're going to feel a spaciousness through all the joints of the toes as they relax. Feel the top of the foot and the sole of the foot relax completely. Feel the large joint of the ankle relax. Feel the spaciousness in the large joint of your ankle. As it really relaxes, it's supported, so let it go. And this wonderful wave of relaxation moves through the shins and the calves as they relax. And this relaxation moves into the large joint of the knee. Notice how when the knee joint relaxes, you feel spacious, so relaxed. It allows blood to flow, prana to move, oxygen to be there for the healing. And the knee relaxes. This wave of relaxation moves through your thighs. The thigh muscles soften. And this wave of relaxation moves up into your hips, where the leg connects to the torso. We've been aware of that throughout our practice today. So you're now going to feel the large joints of the hips release, relax, creating more spaciousness for healing. That's what Shavasana does. It allows the body and its own innate intelligence to heal. Feel this wonderful wave of relaxation move through the tips of each finger, relaxing the joints in each finger, through the hand and the palm, the back of the hand. So relaxed. And this wonderful wave of relaxation moves into the large joint of the wrist, creating spaciousness in the large joint of your wrist. So relaxed, so relaxed. And the flow of this relaxation moves into the forearms. As they relax, they begin to create a spaciousness up into the elbows, relaxing the large joint of your elbows. Moving into the upper arms. And yes, as they move towards the shoulders relax, creating a spaciousness where we've been aware of a lot of the time today, where the upper arm connects to the torso, your rotator cuff. Allow that spaciousness, allow that freedom I always feel like it's an effervescent lightness. And now your limbs and their large joints are completely relaxed. This wonderful wave of relaxation moves through the abdomen and the lower back, relaxing the sacrum, allowing it to widen, widening the large joint of the sacral iliac. Your sacrum meets your iliac crest. Feel the lower back relax. As this wave of relaxation moves into the rib cage and the middle back. Allowing the ribs to relax. Yes, intercostal ribs definitely relax and they move slightly, but they move. Relax them. And this wonderful wave of relaxation moves into the upper chest, the upper back, releasing. Gently, the collarbone relaxes. The shoulder blades melt into the floor, and those upper arms, the large joint of the shoulders, relax even more as the collarbone widens. Relax. Relax. This wonderful wave of relaxation moves through your neck and throat. Relaxing your vocal cords. Relaxing you to the base of your skull, and with this relaxation we've just relaxed all the vertebrae in the spine. So you've created beautiful space through your intervertebral discs to allow blood and oxygen to flow through the entire spinal column. Not just to flow, but to be more efficient. To be more efficient. And we all know the spinal column controls everything, even our little pinky finger. So now you're completely relaxed. This wave of relaxation moves into your jaw, opening the large joint of the jaw. Allow it to relax. Feel the teeth and the gums and the tongue soften in the mouth, so relaxed. And the jaw goes slack, relaxes a lot more. So relaxed, so relaxed. And this beautiful healing wave of relaxation moves through your cheeks, your sinuses, your nostrils, your nose, your eyes, your eyelids, your eyebrows. Just notice with your awareness how smooth and relaxed your forehead feels. You're so relaxed, so relaxed. And the temples and the ears relax completely. Your earlobes even feel a little softer than normal. So relaxed, so very relaxed. Feel your scalp start to soften over the skull. And even the tiny little sutures in our skull relax, creating a little more space in your brain. Meditation, when we meditate, actually grows the gray matter in our brain. So we need to make space for it. You're so relaxed. All the large joints in the body have an air, an essence of spaciousness in them, which allows the body to relax more and more. Notice how quiet and peaceful the breath has become naturally. Peace is your true nature. You're going to take the next few minutes to be, just to be, to experience spaciousness, to experience any feelings, movements, or sensations that arise in total and complete stillness, complete freedom and openness and spaciousness. Slowly begin to deepen your breath, feeling the openness. Just feel the open freeness of your breath and your body. Give yourself some gentle stretches or gentle hugs, whatever feels good for you. Just bend your knees gently and rock side to side, keeping that open awareness. It's a feeling you can't explain in words. But once you've experienced it, you know. You just know. So rolling to your right side, take a moment to notice what became of your practice, what came into your awareness, if anything. It might come later. And push yourself up to seated for a closing chant. We're going to chant the sound of Om 3 times together. Exhale fully. Inhale deeply. I wish all of you peace, love, good health, happiness, and lots of fun. So have a really great day. Tomorrow I'm going to be sharing chair yoga, and that's going to be pre-recorded. So I hope you can make it, and I would love to see all of you there. Hey, and if you can only watch it like at 2 o'clock in the afternoon, go to my YouTube channel. That's where all my videos are. And I have a really big favor. Can you all subscribe to my channel? I'm trying to reach 100 subscribers so I can record live on YouTube. So until then, I'll be doing Zoom. So until I see you, make sure you're breathing and breathe deeply. So have a really great day, everybody. I love seeing you all here. And enjoy your day. So where's my thing? Here's my little strip. There we go. So thank you. Om Shanti.